secretary of the Bangladeshi Hindu Alliance, an alliance of 24 Hindu organizations in Bangladesh, says there have been 1,792 persecutions on minorities in 11 months in Bangladesh this year. 50 took place on religious institutions and temples, while 2,734 acres were grabbed by locals. The Minorities' Rights Forum of Bangladesh on Friday urged the government to ensure standards of living, rights and safety for minorities of the country, as well as equal rights in social, economic, and political sectors. The call came during a roundtable discussion titled National Parliament Election and Minority Rights at the Jatiya Press Club in Dhaka. Pankaj Bhattacharya, president of Okia NAP, said violation of minority rights was a national issue and the state remained unconcerned. He said a total of 8,000 incidents of violence were yet to put on trial and 20,000 marked criminals who were responsible for these incidents were roaming freely. The state has obtained the role of oppressor. Violence against minorities of Nasir Nagar was committed under the nose of government officials. They cannot deny the liabilities of the crime, said the Okia NAP chief. The affirmative action case against Harvard, brought on behalf of Asian American students, has entered an important second phase, as both sides face December deadlines for final submissions to U.S. District Judge Allison Burroughs. In the case first filed 4 years ago, this week, the organization Students for Fair Admissions asserts that Harvard intentionally discriminates against Asian American applicants, partly by giving them lower personal scores to lessen their chances of admission. At the root of the scores, the group contends, are stereotypes of Asians as book smart and one-dimensional, not personable. Students for Fair Admissions asserts 4 specific claims: that Harvard holds Asian Americans to a higher standard than other applicants, that Harvard engages in unlawful racial balancing to keep roughly the same percentage of racial groups, that it uses race not as a lawful plus factor, but as a defining factor in choosing some students, and that it has bypassed race-neutral options for diversity, such as students' socioeconomic backgrounds. The law is clear, Students for Fair Admissions lawyer John Hughes said. Evidence of bias and stereotyping can suffice to show intentional discrimination. This is particularly true in a system like Harvard's that is not race-neutral. We complete today's segment with a quotation from source. "We are not sinners. Hinduism starts with the right introduction to you, about you."